Hi Gemini, it's Jo from Angels and Ancestors and Lovelies. This is your WTF reading for November. No announcements to make. Oh, apart from one, I'm at Colchester Castle. No, that's gone. 31st, that is. Oh, it is. This is going up slightly before, isn't it? So yeah, 31st of October, I'm at Colchester Castle. Giving readings, so have a look on their website. It's a whole evening whereby you can come and have a reading by, there's 8 of us giving readings there that night, which is good. So we got your energy cards out and you have got the reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership and friendship. Gemini, I kind of get that is really important to you at the moment, this reunion, this soul recognition, someone that you really have had a lot of links to in the past and maybe in a previous life. There is going to be a collaboration for you, so perhaps you're thinking about a business or a project or a plan where a partnership and a friendship is going to it's going to actually give everything time to flourish. It really is. It's going to bring it into bloom. Sub rosa, hidden in plain sight. Something that you want, something you've been thinking about is hidden in plain sight. It's been right in front of you all the time, but you just haven't been able to use your intuition or clear the decks enough to see it without something kind of getting in your way. Mysteries, learning and teaching. Perhaps it took a little bit more learning for you to see the mystery behind what it was that is trying to present itself to you, but it has been hidden in plain sight all along. And very often, lovelies, we find that happens when we're trying to do inner work, trying to do the child within work, because sometimes we don't realise that we've been there all along, who we are, who we were, who we are supposed to be, and it's almost like walking beside yourself, like you've had moments where you've been able to let that go and be yourself, but then you're like reined yourself in and gone, oh no, other people don't like that. Yes, they fucking do. I was 57 before I knew people liked me. And it was such a revelation. People liked me. And I was like, are you sure? Yeah, absolutely. People do like you. You just got to trust and have faith that that is the truth. Oh. Manifestation, wish fulfillment. Have a movement and journey for Gemini, please. Oh, okay. Another story, Gemini. This is going to be a long one, darling. So either do it in 2 parts or go and get yourself a cup of tea now. What you can do about the situation. And the outcome, please. Okay, darling. So, what started your what the fuck? You've had a bit of a celebration going on with friends, family and community. The 3 of Chalices have come into play. You know, the power of 3 is immense. It really is. So just think about that. And it doesn't have to be a face-to-face celebration. You just may have had a 3-way conversation on the phone, maybe on WhatsApp, whatever. You may have been sending emails backwards and forwards. But the number 3 is really relevant here, I feel, because I do get that there's 3 like-minded people that are very, very close. And I do get the instance that when you guys get together, which may not be very often, but when you get together, it's like no time has passed, and you may just be celebrating that there is this reunion going on. The Two of Pentacles, it may have thrown you into a bit of a loop, but not much of a loop, but just like, oh, hold on a minute. Am I really balanced enough? Is this what I want enough? Is my money in a good place? Is my career in a good place? It may throw up some questions. It doesn't mean that what you're doing is wrong. It may make you ask the questions whether you've pushed yourself enough, or whether or not you've chosen in the right respect of where you live, your house, your property. You may want to revamp that, but it is the opportunity for getting together with these people that will make you see that perhaps you're not as balanced as you first thought that you were, and they will help you, show you the way of bringing yourself back into a healthy balance where you can balance your money, where you can balance your career, and then bring your home life in and get good home life, work-life balance going on. Very nice cards to start with. So, facing your fears and taking your power back, Gemini. In comes the Standing Stone. And what was I talking about? Balancing. Your scales are in balance. You've got the harm none message, and that includes yourself. You've got the labyrinth is clear. So the labyrinth will take you where you need to be. You are highly protected from the other side and from the stones that are around you. You've got this little spider here who's a little workhorse. He weaves his webs in order to be able to catch what he wants, and I guess that's the message they're saying, is weave your own story, weave the outcome that you want. Now you're feeling in balance, and that Standing Stone is telling you that there's natural justice that is coming in, because it's a number 11, a learning and teaching card. What was I saying about there was more for you to learn? Absolutely. A number 11 is also your sister sign of Libra. So there may be a Libran around you, or you may also have strong Libra within your chart. But whatever that means for you, there is balance here that is required. You got the Ace of Chalices coming in also. So facing your fear is understand that natural justice will be served to anybody who pisses anybody else off in any way, shape or form. But if you are weaving your own outcome, they are asking you to see the end result, and the end result should be this chalice and filling this up for yourself. This isn't about other people. The sun is shining on you. This is a single chalice. So you fill this chalice up with your wants and needs, your affirmations, your wishes, your dreams, your happiness, your joy, all of that into that chalice. And then that overspill feeds these two beautiful lilies. You see that? And that's where the union comes in. So you have to do this in order for this to be nourished and nurtured. So that's Face Your Fears, taking your power back. Lovelies, you've got the Horned God coming in, and he is saying, open your gob and have your say. He is the advocate for everything in nature, anything that hasn't got a voice, and he is lending you his voice, because right now you need to speak loudly and clearly about what it is that you want. In comes the Knight of Wands to remind you to enjoy the journey. The destination is the sun. And yes, we would all like to get to the sun without any pit stops. But while you're heading that way and you are looking at that sun, you are missing other things on the journey, enjoyable things. So twists and turns and roundabouts and forks in the road. Be open to exploring all of that, because it is all part of the same journey. 8 of Athames. Manifestation, wish fulfillment, why it may be fucked. It's fucked because you've blinded yourself with science. You've bound yourself to what you feel needs to happen rather than what you want to happen. Society's norms have probably played a part in this. Darlings, the Athames are either side of you. This is an air card. It is clear in front of you, and they're saying use your intuition to let go of the binds that hold you, and use your intuition so you can see with your third eye and not with your eyes that feed your brain, because you don't want your thinking cap to come on. You want to go with your intuition. So hear with your soul and see with your soul, but particularly your third eye. Allow that to come into play and see what it is that you want going forward. Because what they're about to tell you is with the battle wagon is that, yes, you've come back triumphant. You feel quite good about things. But no, you will not be in control of the outcome of this. And these binds will hold you back if you do not learn to sit back and enjoy the journey, which is what they're asking you to do. So that's twice you've had learn to enjoy the journey. Stop trying to make plans for a destination until you've learned to enjoy every part of the journey that you're currently on. So lovely is your movement, your journey, where the fuck you need to be. 5 of chalices. Now the other chalice is spent, it's gone, it's done. Whoever left that chalice on the floor has long since left your life. They're asking you to spill out the rest of the emotion that left behind. Just get rid of it. It's no longer serving you. You've got 3 of chalices in the basket, all ready for you. They're yours to keep. These ones, they're done. It's shot. Allow the winter to take it and allow the universe to just help you heal from the situation, but see the sense in letting go the things that no longer serve you. Because if you do that, you'll see a stronger side with you, with the crone, who has been journeying for lifetimes along this pathway, and her companion gives her the strength to continue. And what they want you to feel after you've spent that cup, after you've spilt out that emotions, those feelings, those thoughts, that you are going to come out feeling much stronger than you did before you did that, before you did the work to heal. Then you've got the witch coming. So you've got the crone and the witch in the same deck. The witch is telling you go back to basics. Learn to protect yourself. Learn to work with the elements. Learn to work with magic. Just remind yourself of what you already know, just so that you are making sure that you are getting away from paraphernalia, getting away from having to have all the right equipment before you do anything. You don't. If you've got let me tell you, if you've got a kitchen knife, if you've got a candle, if you've got a pot, a chalice that you can use salt water in, and you can draw a pentacle on a piece of paper, you've got the best part of an altar going on. So whatever you do, whether it's prayer, whether it's petition, whether it's spell, it doesn't matter. They're saying go back to basics. Go back to your basics and look at it again, because you may have lost something in essence. And in comes the little page of wands to remind you that as you learn to do this, the blocks will magically move out of your way. And those blocks come in the guise of yourself. 5 of Thames. Normally I would say this is somebody else doing this to you. It's not. You've made a decision, but you keep going back on it. You keep on talking yourself out of something that you really want, and you have to stop doing that. So while you're learning this, the blocks will move out of the way, and it will become obvious what it is that you are talking yourself out of. What can you do about this situation? In comes the High Priestess. Now, so far, you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana, and this makes 6. Let me tell you, this is a massive shift for you. Now, whether this is physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, or sensually, there is a freedom coming towards you. The High Priestess indicates letting go of what is prescribed, what is the norm, what is traditional, letting all of that go and using your intuition to add to your life what it is that you want and when you want it. Allowing that moon to illuminate for you your intuition, your inner powers. You are highly protected, yet again, highly protected, highly intuitive, massively intelligent. You know exactly what this is. You want this freedom to be able to call things in towards you, to use those spells or those prayers to allow your manifestations to work in your favor. And they're saying that's what you need to do about this situation. So what's out of your hands? This is a completion. It's a number 10. 10 of Athames. You've been through hell and back. Each Athame indicates a problem or an issue that you have solved. You've dug it into the ground and now you have formed this circle of protection around you because you know what to do and when to do it and how to do it when anything like that ever arises again, and you know that you need to be protected. However that, whatever that means for you or however you do that, but they certainly want you to go back to basics to remind yourself of that protection. But they're saying, you know, the universe has got your back over this, and where that protection comes into play and you start learning to use it to its full advantage. So a new beginning will come in with usually the Ace of Athames, where you will draw energy down from the universe and cut out what no longer serves you in order to make space for new things to come in and grow. Reconnecting to your true self. You've got the 8 of Chalices. Something's thrown you a curveball, darlings. Something appears to be in your way. Fuck that, it's a vine. Go and make some wine. Do something with it, but don't let it become an obstacle. See this vine that's going across here? It's got beautiful grapes on it. If something appears to be in your way, see what else you can turn it into. See what else you can move out of your way. It's not a block, but it's confused you. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm supposed to be on this bit of a quest to go and find out something, but how do I overcome this? Use it for something else. Use it for something else. Don't let blocks stand you still for too long. Think about it by all means, but what is it you can do with it? If it's a vine that's growing across it, it's got mature grapes on it, turn it into wine. Absolutely, why not? Why not? So just know that whatever blocks your way with the 8 of Chalices, it's not intentional, and it may be something that you actually can use, have a purpose for further down the line. So it's not actually a block. It is something that's being thrown out there that you can use, that you're not completely convinced of in the first instance, but it will come around for you. Your outcome, 10 of Pentacles, another ending and another beginning. So the 10 of Pentacles tells me of happy families coming together, working for the benefit of the family. It could be that you are living with family. It could be that somebody is fledging for the first time. Somebody older is relying on you. Or it just could be that you're having these celebrations together. And where this completion happens and a new beginning happens with the Pentacles, there could be a move in the future, a move to a new job, a move to a more stable lifestyle, which means that you've got a healthy bank account, not worried about bills. Or it could be a physical move to somewhere new, or it could be that that move has already happened, and what you're doing now physically is moving this new home, this new property that you've got into something that is going to mirror image your inner self, and it is going to be your safe haven. So what's hidden from you? There is going to be a time, my lovelies, with the Page of Chalices bringing in this message. Please go back to a time where you felt safe and happy, and grab that emotion, grab that feeling and bring it forward to today. It may be that you'll rekindle something that you loved to do as a child, something that you enjoyed doing that you are going to start doing as an adult. Now, there's a little beaver here that's dammed up the water, and what they're saying to you is don't let the beaver dam it up too far where your feelings and emotions are cut off. So I've got one little deck that I've added to the cards, so please start thinking about a question that you have wanted to be answered throughout the reading, and we will pull on those in a little while. But first of all, we're going to ask the angels and the ancestors for some knowledge, wisdom and guidance for Gemini for November, please. Anything else for Gemini, please? Thank you. So, my darlings, you've got the Earth Guardians. Stay rooted and grounded. Not easy for a air sign to do. And if you do find that really hard, sling your shoes off and walk barefoot across your floors. It will ground you and it will help you feel the magic coming up from the earth. Great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Now, spiritual experiences means different things for different people. It may be that you just get a lot out of nature and that's your spiritual experience. It could be that you meditate or you do yoga or maybe Kuan Yin or Tai Chi or something like that. And that gives you the spiritual experiences. But it's whatever fits for you. So it could be your prayers, it could be your spells, it could be a whole host of things, but it is saying just learn from spiritual experiences. Broken arrow, embrace the energy of peace. Do not allow somebody to come in and shatter your peace for you. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So, my darlings, let's just get some cards out. Oh, that came out really quick. Anything else? So, whatever the question is... Oh, the answer is improving your health will help you achieve whatever that is that you just answered. Whatever it is you just asked, improving your health is key. And again, just to confirm what we were saying here, let go. Let go of the things that no longer serve you. And that will improve your health no end. Lovelies, wherever you are in the world, please be safe. And I will catch you in the next reading. Bye for now.